If forgotten her already, forget me. Perhaps that would be better for her. Girlfriend's birthday. I was bewildered by her radiant moonlight. 10 glasses of white wine. Even her friends couldn't handle it. But she merely waved her hand lightly. After all, she's ill. The next day, I only remembered that she loved me deeply. But then my memories came flooding back. I didn't want to love her anymore. Yet she begged me to love her once more. Wooden Cloud Hope's 30th birthday. So many people were invited. Old classmates. And plenty of faces I didn't know. The crowd played truth or dare. Wooden Cloud Hope, when will you marry Starlight? Starlight fits me. I built everything from nothing with Wooden Cloud Hope. From nothing to triumph and fame. So many years have passed. And still no wedding. Wooden Cloud Hope always dodged the question. He didn't even want to mention it. Because her radiant moonlight was here. Silent Word sat right across from us. He came back from abroad just for Wooden Cloud Hope. They say he's now working at Wooden Cloud Hope's company. Silent Word seemed drunk. I want to ask President Wood a personal question. Is the one you love here? The moment those words left his mouth, the room erupted in noise. Wooden Cloud Hope grabbed my hand in front of him. The one I love is only Starlight. Silent Word's face went blank, a little disheveled. Bitterly he said fine. Wooden Cloud Hope gripped my hand tightly, almost crushing it. She was worried Silent Word would break down, kneel before him begging to rekindle things. The next round was mine. Silent Word, unwilling to let it go, half-jokingly said, let him take the dare, all right. I stared at Wooden Cloud Hope in disbelief. She knew full well the dare was to drink 10 glasses of white wine. But one plea from Silent Word was enough to make Wooden Cloud Hope throw everything away. Silent Word got excited, pulled a chair, grabbed a glass, and strode over. He's more fun when he's drunk. Back in school, Silent Word tricked me into drinking. After I drank, he pinned me down and pissed on me. Even took pictures. All these years I still remember. Sorry, I'm leaving. Silent Word, somehow finding strength, along with others, held my arms tightly. Starlight, you lost, so take the dare. No, I can't handle alcohol. Wooden Cloud Hope sat at the drinking table, not even bothering to lift an eyelid. She went along with him. I'll marry him. Silent Word pried open my jaw, poured a glass of strong liquor down my throat. I choked, coughing violently. Some old classmates around looked worried. President Wood, is this really okay? Wooden Cloud Hope replied indifferently. He's ill anyway. Tomorrow he'll wake up and remember nothing. In truth, I only learned I was sick this morning. Wooden Cloud Hope's birthday. While I was eagerly making a birthday cake, she snatched the ingredients from my hands, threw them straight into the trash. Stop making it, I don't like eating that. She used to love it. She lowered her head, handed me the zipper of her dress. Zip this up for me. Before she finished speaking, I lost control again. The living room was left in ruins by me. Liquid dripped from under my feet, leaving me momentarily stunned. What's wrong with me? Wooden Cloud Hope's usually calm face tightened instantly. In the end, she just squatted down, silently cleaning the floor, not saying a word the whole time. I was a bit panicked. Tried explaining to her I didn't know what was wrong with me. She washed her hands in the bathroom over and over. When she said I was sick, on her face, I saw disgust she couldn't suppress. I thought, if I hadn't suffered alongside her for years, Wooden Cloud Hope would probably want to break up with me. After Wooden Cloud Hope went to work, it took me a long time to accept the fact that I was sick. That noon, I went to the company to find Wooden Cloud Hope, but I saw her with Silent Word. Her gaze lingered on him with longing. Wooden Cloud Hope tried to act cold, but the moment Silent Word lowered his head, she quietly stared at him entranced. And then came tonight's events. After the party, we got home late. Wooden Cloud Hope suddenly told me, in a few days Silent Word would visit her at home. Don't fight with Silent Word. In one day, I had to accept too much. My emotions were on the verge of collapse. Why does she have to visit me? To see when I'll die? Starlight, don't get mad for no reason. I know I'm sick no matter how you treat me. Tomorrow I'll forget everything. After a night's sleep, I'll still love you like before, right? Wouldn't Cloud Hope am the one suffering? Why can't I be angry? If he dares come to my house, I'll kill him. Wouldn't Cloud Hope took a deep breath. Tomorrow morning you can curse me all you want, but this is between us. Don't hurt others, okay? You feel sorry for him, don't you? I smashed everything on the shelf, standing on the floor. The soles of my feet were cut by shards, blood pooling. But Wooden Cloud Hope didn't get angry. There's more stuff in the bedroom. Smash it all if it's not enough. I'll buy more. She wanted me to smash as much as I liked. She grabbed my hand, pulled me into the bedroom. This month you've asked to break up with me 18 times. Each time you don't remember. Starlight, this is all you'll ever be. But Wooden Cloud Hope was wrong. I've always been persistent. When I pursued her, I could take the subway across the city. When I decided to leave, I could stay up all night, replaying 1,000 times what she did to me, afraid I'd forget after sleeping. As dawn broke, Wooden Cloud Hope got up to take a call. It was Silent Word. I knew she was inviting Wooden Cloud Hope to stop by for breakfast. Wooden Cloud Hope quietly got dressed, told me to wait. As the door softly closed, I opened my eyes, silently took the camera from the drawer, recorded everything from yesterday in detail to remind myself to leave. But unexpectedly, I found an old video. It turns out this wasn't the first time I discovered Wooden Cloud Hope cheating. On my birthday, Wooden Cloud Hope took Silent Word to the hospital for his stomach. On our anniversary, in Wooden Cloud Hope's car, I found a receipt for a 5-star restaurant reservation and 2 tickets for a private theater screening. The movie was called Ambiguity. On that very day, facing the camera, my eyes red, I said I had cancer, but I didn't want to tell Wooden Cloud Hope. The camera lingered on a medical report. But last night, Wooden Cloud Hope to please Silent Word. Let him force me to drink. A sharp pain shot from my heart, gradually turning into excruciating agony, making my whole body tremble. I suddenly desperately wanted, to make things clear with Wooden Cloud Hope. I couldn't wait another moment, so I ran to her company. The moment I pushed open the office door, Silent Word's suppressed voice rang out. I regret it. I'm still not over this morning's illness. Wait a bit longer, okay? I know, but I don't want to wait anymore. The one I love is right in front of me, and I have to bite my tongue and stay silent. Wooden Cloud Hope suddenly got agitated. Silent Word, don't say that in front of me again. The secretary rushed to block me. Starlight, President Wood has a guest. It's not convenient. Please wait outside. I changed my mind. Stumbling out to the lobby, I grabbed a marker, started scribbling on the bulletin board. Minutes later, security guards swarmed. Starlight, what are you doing? On the huge bulletin board, I circled their figures. Next to it in red lipstick, I wrote 4 words. Treacherous man, faithless woman. Silent Word stepped out and saw this. His face went pale, frantically wiping with tissues. Starlight, what are you trying to do? I curled my lip. What do you think I'm doing? Home wrecker. The last 2 words I gritted out slowly, heavily. Silent Word's expression shifted. He shouted at the crowd, what are you standing there for? Wipe it clean. Everyone here obeyed him, as if silently acknowledging his status. When Silent Word turned back, I noticed the pin on his collar. It was the one I left in Wooden Cloud Hope's office. I reached to snatch it, but Silent Word, startled, pushed me hard. The force sent me crashing into a table, dragging down a pile of documents and a printer. I knelt in the chaos, mad for a few seconds. Blood gushed from my nose. My breathing grew uneven. Silent Word leaned close to my ear. Don't go crazy. I'm warning you. I'm not a homewrecker. Starlight apologized to me now, in front of the whole company, as I trembled with rage at his shameless words. A hot stream of blood poured from my nose. But Silent Word changed his tone, quietly begging. Starlight, I'm begging you. President Wood and I are truly innocent. Please stop tormenting me. Behind me. A hand gripped my wrist tightly. The force yanked me back. Wooden Cloud Hope pushed me aside, gritting her teeth. Starlight, didn't I say not to hurt others? This was the first time Wooden Cloud Hope got angry at me. Silent Word looked utterly wronged, as if I'd bullied him. She sternly addressed the crowd. Silent word and I have no improper relationship. If anyone spreads rumors, he'll pursue legal action at all costs. See, she's still frantic for him. A drop of blood fell at my feet. Wooden Cloud Hope's secretary quickly said President Wood. Starlight's nose is bleeding. Wooden Cloud Hope froze looking at me, forcing an ugly smile. Wooden Cloud Hope, I have cancer. From now on, no one will stand in your way. Are you satisfied? Whispers buzzed around us. Silent word panicked it wasn't me. I only pushed lightly. Wooden Cloud Hope ignored him, took a tissue and pressed it to my face. Don't move. Let me clean it. Soon her neat dress was stained with blood. President Wood Silent Word stepped forward about to speak. Wooden Cloud Hope suddenly shouted, "Get out," startling me. Silent Word turned and left. The crowd slowly dispersed. I stood there. Wooden Cloud Hope, if I embarrass you, just say it. She lowered her head. Finally, only said Starlight, "Let's go to the hospital." Her voice was soft, as if tired to argue with me. I didn't want to see her anymore. I told her to get lost. After returning from the hospital, Wooden Cloud Hope and I fell into a cold war. One divorce agreement after another I printed. She tore them up without expression, feeding them to the shredder. She wouldn't even let me go out. Back then life was tough. We squeezed into a rented apartment, a few dozen square meters, full of hope for the future. Wooden Cloud Hope said when we had money, wed by a big house first. Back then Wooden Cloud Hope had her whole heart set on me. Now she has so much money, bought that big house, but turned it into a cage to trap me. According to her, I have no family left. A person incapable of managing alone. Without her, I wouldn't survive. She's cold to a terrifying degree, hating me yet pretending to love me, coming home on time every day to eat with me. That day when she returned, I saw a ring on her ring finger, the style I hated most, but the one silent word loved best. Can you take it off? It's truly disgusting. Wooden Cloud Hope paused, set down her bowl, silently removed the ring, put it in her pocket, but wouldn't throw it away. I couldn't swallow anymore. Set down my bowl and left the table. Starlight, let's get married. Wooden Cloud Hope suddenly called from behind. If it were before, I'd have been overjoyed. But I knew those weren't her true words. Right now is a critical time for Wooden Cloud Hope's company to go public. She fears scandals most. She wants to marry me, not out of remorse or awakened conscience. I turned back, mocking her. Marry him to stabilize public sentiment. Go public successfully, then live happily ever after with silent word. Wooden Cloud Hope, don't dream. I didn't expect her revenge to come so fast. When I woke up at noon, I heard noise downstairs. Opening the door, I found the house full of strangers. Silent word there since who knows when. Sat smugly at the dining table, wearing my slippers, directing people to move things, igniting my anger. That bed and bedding, the clothes in the closet, throw them out. The nursery, long sealed, was now wide open. Everything I'd carefully prepared was tossed out. What are you doing? Silent word heard me, looked up, smiling awake. Wooden Cloud Hope told me to have people dismantle this nursery, redecorate it. After all, someone with cancer can't have kids. Right, yeah, exactly. This empty room can be used for someone to live in. My head buzzed. My heart pounded. Blood rushed to my head. Wooden Cloud Hope once swore to me, should never let silent word appear before me. Now Hayes about to move into our house. I walked barefoot across the messy floor down the stairs. Saw the crib disassembled. Everything in chaos. The things we picked together for our child. Even the heirloom my mother left for her grandchild. Where's the peace charm? Silent word shrug. It was an eyesore. I threw it out. Where was it? Maybe in the garden. Or the pool, just some junk. I don't remember now. If I can't find the peace charm, you and Wooden Cloud Hope can both go to hell. I shoved him hard as he approached, not bothering with shoes. Ran straight to the garden. Silent word stood at the window mocking me. Starlight, look at yourself now. Are you still worthy of Wooden Cloud Hope? Her company's about to go public. A CEO of a listed company, frequenting high-class places. needs a proper husband. But you're insane. Besides throwing tantrums in public, what can you do? I'm begging you, don't use the bond of suffering together to chain wooden cloud hope. How much money do you want? She and I will give it to you. Please let her go. Look at yourself now. What right do you have to demand she always love you? The sun blazed. I knelt in the overgrown grass, searching everywhere, ignoring Silent Word's taunts. Not finding it in the grass, I turned to the pool. As I stood, I bumped into an embrace. Wooden Cloud Hope pulled me tightly. What are you making a mess of now? I turned, clutching her shirt, screaming, Wooden Cloud Hope, I was just diagnosed with cancer, and you're already eager to dismantle the nursery. Thunder rumbled overhead. Rain was coming. The stifling air made hearts race. Wooden Cloud Hope turned her face away. Too ashamed to look at me, the child is gone. Keeping that room only breaks your heart. Silent Word, said President Wood. He seems to really hate me. His gaze is terrifying. Wooden Cloud Hope didn't answer, but her eyes were glued to him. I didn't want to see their tender glances. Abruptly pushed Wooden Cloud Hope away, turned and walked toward the pool. Starlight, it's dangerous there. The final rain poured down. Clouds layered, drizzle falling. The water rippled faintly. Silent Word, pretending concern, chased after me, held an umbrella over me. Listen to President Wood, go inside, okay? It's too cold, you'll wet yourself. He looked at me with mocking eyes. Smug for winning Wooden Cloud Hope's trust. The rain grew heavier. The pool water overflowed. The dark water unlit loomed, like the gaping mouth of a beast. I suddenly grabbed Silent Word's hair, pushed him into the pool. Starlight, Wooden Cloud Hope roared, crouched, trying to pull me back but failing, because I put all my weight on Silent Word. Silent Word floundered in the pool, his blonde hair floating, thrashing wildly. Soon he stopped moving. Exhausted, I let him go. Silent Word lay like a drowned dog by the pool. Wooden Cloud Hope, pale as death, pulled Silent Word up, sat by the edge, let him lean against her, patting his back hard. Spit it out, you'll be fine. His hands trembled, words incoherent. Silent Word, eyes still closed, pointed at me, voice hoarse. Don't let me see him. Wooden Cloud Hope's eyes blazed with anger. Starlight, go home now. Then soothed Silent Word. It'll take you to the hospital, can you still talk? I lunged at Silent Word again. Starlight, Wooden Cloud Hope blocked my hand, shielding Silent Word. The next second, a thud. I lost balance, pushed by Wooden Cloud Hope into the deep pool. Water rushed in from all sides, engulfing my senses. Before sinking to the bottom, I saw Wooden Cloud Hope's cold eyes. Because I hurt Silent Word, she acted against me. The nurse said, this is my 8th hospital stay this year, from falling into water. My body's grown very weak, but I had no one to complain to. Wooden Cloud Hope often stood behind a glass door, out there, silently watching me. I don't know what she told the doctors and nurses. Everyone seemed to assume I was her husband. Disgusting. Will wants to be her husband. Your husband's condition isn't great. As I passed her earlier, I clearly felt her body burning up, probably from jumping into the pool to save you last time. Caught a cold and didn't treat it. When the nurse spoke to me, Wooden Cloud Hope called. The nurse put it on speaker, held the phone to my ear. Starlight, Wooden Cloud Hope's voice was hoarse. Eat properly, or I'll personally watch you eat. As she said this, I was dumping food in the trash. Looking up, I saw her standing outside the glass door watching me, threatening me. I grabbed the lunchbox, threw it into the trash right in front of her. Wooden Cloud Hope, why don't you just die? Her face looked sickly pale. Hearing me, she didn't react. Is that so? She gave a faint smile. Then I'll have to watch you eat every day. After my condition stabilized, I was moved from intensive care to a VIP room. From then on, I was completely under Wooden Cloud Hope's control. On TV, daily news about her company going public. I roughly guessed my fate, just to help her stabilize public opinion. After the IPO succeeds, I'd be sent to a mental hospital. As she reached out, I viciously grabbed her wrist. Wooden Cloud Hope didn't flinch. Next time, squeeze the other side. Always squeezing one spot leaves it bruised. I sneered cruelly. Wooden Cloud Hope, you should carve slut on your face. After saying it, I didn't see the anger I expected on her face. She ignored my insults, turned off the TV, smoothed my pillow. Sleep. You want me to forget everything again, don't you? I looked at her coldly. Thanks to you. After this illness, my memory's much better. Wooden Cloud Hope curved her lips. Good memory is a good thing. Her indifferent attitude felt like punching cotton because of her company's growing demands. But fearing I'd run away, she shuttled daily between the company and hospital, perhaps sometimes making time to meet Silent Word. After all, my condition didn't improve. It only got worse. It was about to rain outside. In the hospital room, I didn't turn on the light. Looking out, Wooden Cloud Hope hurried in, ate a few bites of my leftover food. I'll stay with you tonight. Don't be afraid. I turned my head. Go find the peace charm for our child. It's probably in the pool. Wooden Cloud Hope paused. After a long illness, my lips still hadn't regained color. Starlight, there's a storm coming. So what? I turned the AC to its lowest, burrowed into the blanket. Don't you love me most? Wooden Cloud Hope coughed a few times. Fine. After the nurse finished your IV, I'll go. For half an hour, Wooden Cloud Hope in thin clothes sat by my bed in 18-degree AC. Her illness hadn't healed. The cold air made her lips paler. When my four was done, she opened the door and stepped out. Starlight, wait for me tonight. Don't sleep too early. I rolled over, said nothing, thinking let her die out there. The next day, the nurse brought me the peace charm, slightly crumpled from water. Who brought it? The nurse said around 1 a.m. yesterday. Your wife brought it, but you were asleep. The nurse didn't let her in. It was pouring at midnight. I tucked the charm into the bedside drawer. Where is she? She had a high fever and was taken away. I stayed in the hospital nearly half a month. Wooden Cloud Hope disappeared for days. During that time, Silent Word called me, his voice trembling with anger. Can you stop tormenting Wooden Cloud Hope? She's sick. A high fever that want breakwits that got to do with me. If you had any capability, her company's IPO wouldn't need my help. Pity a homewrecker like you can't show his face. Silent Word smashed the phone in rage. When Wooden Cloud Hope reappeared, she looked even more haggard, probably near death from illness. Lately my mood's been good. Daily watching Wooden Cloud Hope peel apples. I ate the apples she handed me. Asked Wooden Cloud Hope, will I die? The knife in her hand suddenly nicked her thumb. Blood gushed out. She grabbed a tissue. I held her hand tightly. Why would you think that? They say my illness is worse. You should be happy. I chewed the apple like nothing happened. If I die, you'll be free. No need to care for a patient who can't manage himself. You can take your homewrecker to the stock exchange. Wooden Cloud Hope threw the blooded apple into the trash. Starlight, your angry words have no effect. The one I love is you. Sure, my value hasn't been drained yet. Wooden Cloud Hope, let me give you a gift. What? She looked slightly stunned. I pulled her hand. Close your eyes. She actually trusted me. I tore open a packet of instant noodle seasoning, sprinkled it on her knife wound. Wooden Cloud Hope trembled in pain, opened her eyes, saw me glaring like she was an enemy. She smiled brightly. I don't expect you to love me, Starlight. As long as you still remember me, that's enough. She's truly disgusting enough. In December, before Wooden Cloud Hope's company went public, she took me by plane to the harbor at dusk. On bustling streets, she held my hand ostentatiously as we passed. I don't know why. She bought me so many things. Suits, ties, watches. The finest things were put on me. The rest she carried. Don't look so cold. Smile. Wooden Cloud Hope seemed thrilled, arm in arm skipping along. When we started out, I went with Wooden Cloud Hope to Hong Kong once. Back then we had no money. Couldn't afford a 4-digit hotel night or a 3-digit meal. She pulled me along Victoria Harbor, watching a yacht chartered by the rich. Silent for a long time. Now she said, Starlight, if chartered the whole yacht. Want to see the night view? I stuffed my hands in my pockets standing by the harbor. Coldly said, whatever. Wooden Cloud Hope smiled. Fine. Humor me. Tomorrow her company goes public. Tonight she must be elated. Victoria Harbor at night was dazzling and splendid. I stood on the deck, wind blowing through. Music from a band played behind. Under the night sky, Wooden Cloud Hope handed me a hot tea. Go inside. It's cold out here. I stood still. Starlight, don't stand so far. It's not safe. I looked at the deep sea. Suddenly asked her, if I jumped from here, what would happen? Your company's listing would be disrupted, right? Wooden Cloud Hope froze, then leaned down to hug me. Starlight, her breath wrapped around me in the wind. If that happens, I'll die with you. I laughed. What are you saying? Tomorrow's your big day. I want jump. Wooden Cloud Hope laughed too. Then let's go inside. There's a piano performance you love. I let her hold my hand. Under everyone's gaze, stepped into the central light. Smooth piano notes rang out. Wooden Cloud Hope like in the old days. Eyes sparkling. Starlight, happy 10th anniversary. So we've been together 10 years. Surprised, she linked arms with me. Very, but wait for tomorrow night. I looked at Wooden Cloud Hope. I have a surprise for you too. Her dark eyes lingered on me. Really? Sometimes I find Wooden Cloud Hope ridiculous. From youth to now, things have changed. Why force us to stay a couple? Outwardly harmonious, inwardly distant. Her phone rang. No need to guess who it was. I smiled. Don't delay your real business. She answered, stepping away. The moment she turned, the smile on my face vanished. I turned and walked out to the deck. The wind was cold, blowing through the lavish Victoria Harbor. I went to the railing, took off my shoes, placed them neatly. Cold crept up from my solace. Nearby, Wooden Cloud Hope's voice on the phone. Don't worry. When I'm back, well, Mary. See her. Always planning her future with silent word. Rain started falling unnoticed. I took off the scarf she gave me, threw it into the darkness, watched it float and tumble in the waves. Then turned to the cabin window, pulled my down jacket tight. My phone screen showed the accusation I sent. Wooden Cloud Hope's company has issues. After tonight shall be ruined. Minutes later, Wooden Cloud Hope rushed onto the deck. Has anyone seen my husband? She grabbed a crew member. Her voice suddenly panicked. A crowd poured out behind, murmuring in broken Mandarin. I stepped out, sat quietly unmoving, huddled in a corner, watching them frantically search. Wooden Cloud Hope saw my shoes on the deck. Her face went pale. Someone pointed to the sea. I saw his scarf down there. Wooden Cloud Hope, like a mad woman, started undressing. People held her back. Ms. Wood, let professionals handle it. She screamed. He's my husband. Who else would truly save him but me? Let me go. I'm going to find him. They grabbed her waist, held her back. Stay calm. It's too dark to find anyone if you jump. Her eyes red, almost begging. I can do it. I can find him. Please let me go. I watched her perform for the crowd, sneering. How did I not notice before? Wooden Cloud Hope's acting is top-notch. Miss, calm down. Well, help you call the police. She sat on the ground, dazed, silent. Someone seeing her stopped struggling. Let go to call the police. The next second she climbed over the railing. A splash echoed urgently. In the thick dark night, I stood stunned. The smile on my face vanished. Wine swept the empty deck. Wooden Cloud Hope disappeared without a trace. In the end, I was found at the side of the ship's storage. The rescue team searched all night, found Wooden Cloud Hope soaked in the sea, rushed to a nearby hospital. Mr. Starlight, your wife is still in critical condition. Regarding your accusations against her, we'll need to wait until she's stable to verify, but rest assured, our colleagues will protect you throughout. At the police station, I watched the news about the incident on TV. After a long time, I said, she knew jumping would mean death. Why did she jump? The female officer looked puzzled. Maybe because you're her husband. I didn't respond. Don't involve me in her treatment. She has a lover named Silent Word. You can contact him. A day later, the officer found me. We couldn't find any contact information for Silent Word in Ms. Wood's phone. Can you provide it? I shook my head. I don't have it. Wooden Cloud Hope protected him well. We don't even have a way to contact him. But as far as we know, Ms. Wood has no family besides you. I snapped irritated. How's that possible? Go to her company, ask her secretary. They'll give you silent words contact. Mr. Starlight, you have Alzheimer's. Your doctor told us. You've long been fixated on the idea that Ms. Wood is cheating with someone named Silent Word and have attacked others multiple times. Unfortunately, that person is fictional. They don't exist. I listened stunned, then laughed. Wouldn't Cloud Hope went this far to protect Silent Word? The person across frowned, seriously said, I'm not joking. Ms. Wood has no other family. Whether to continue her treatment is up to you. Enough, I stood, emotions slightly unhinged. If you called me here for this, I'm telling you, I want Wouldn't Cloud Hope to die. The officer sighed, handed me a phone. Ms. Wood's belongings, keep them for now. If you need anything later, contact me anytime. Leaving the station. It was raining, the air cold and damp. I wrapped the scarf tighter, found a random bench and sat. Pulled out Wouldn't Cloud Hope's phone, lit the screen. It showed a fingerprint lock. I pressed my thumb. Unexpectedly, it unlocked. I don't remember when I saved my fingerprint on her phone. Her phone screen wasn't cluttered. The contacts had hundreds of entries. I typed Silent Word. Nothing came up. I tried other searches. Still nothing. I closed my eyes. Couldn't recall Silent Word's face until I found a private album. The interface prompted for a password. I instinctively entered my birthday. The moment it unlocked, my heart went empty. Before me were countless VCRs. Blood surged, pounding in my ears. Thump by thump. I opened the first one, winter 2015. The video played automatically. A joyful voice burst from the speaker. Wouldn't Cloud Hope, happy 3rd anniversary. Congratulations on my smooth graduation. Congratulations on Wouldn't Cloud Hope starting her company. I instantly recognized my voice. This VCR was filmed by me, but I no longer remembered. Wouldn't Cloud Hope looked much younger, gazing up at the camera. My voice in the video cheerful, why are you looking at me? South or north of the city. I'm buying a house soon. Pick where you like. Well, settled down. In the video, I hugged and kissed Wouldn't Cloud Hope. In the dim corner, barely visible, her ears quietly flushed. The second video, spring 2016. Wouldn't Cloud Hope was drunk. I shoved the camera in her face. Today we're interviewing. Who did President Wood drink with so late? Wouldn't Cloud Hope, eyes closed, grabbed my hand, placed it on her chest, mumbling something. What did you say? I didn't hear. I moved the camera closer. 200,000. I made 200,000. Call Starlight to oversee the final payment. I asked excitedly, why should Starlight oversee? What benefit do you give Starlight? She mumbled, because the money goes to his account. The camera flipped to the ground, pointing at a trash can. Wouldn't Cloud Hope's head buried in it. Vomiting sounds clear from off camera. I shouted frantically, hold on. It'll take you to the hospital. Over 100 videos chronicled our past. From when Wouldn't Cloud Hope started her company to its growing success. Our filming settings went from cheap rentals to luxury apartments and grand villas. None of the videos mentioned Silent Word. The sky darkened. Neon lights lit up the streets. I felt cold. Wrapped the scarf tighter. Opened the next video. 2018 this time. Wouldn't Cloud Hope and I sat before the camera. I smiled brightly. She looked somber. Judging by our clothes, we were much wealthier. I grinned at her. What's with that face? Smile. She lowered her eyes, looked at me seriously, then at the camera. Smiled, eyes red. Today I was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. The doctor said if controlled well, the disease would progress slower. I want to break up. Wouldn't Cloud Hope wouldn't allow it. She hugged me, stubbornly said, we won't break up. You must understand. I'll forget everything. Even you, I'll yell and make a scene. Do irrational things. Wouldn't Cloud Hope you have a successful career? Your future shouldn't include a husband like me. She was obstinate. If one day you forget everything, the one who suffers won't be you. Starlight. No matter when I won't abandon you. Let's get married. Today I grin saying, I hid the household registry. If I'm cured one day, I'll tell you where it is. Well, register. I can't wait. Her eyes were wet, pleading today okay. I kissed her lips be good. Listen to me. Wait till my illness eases. I'll marry her. The videos that followed suddenly shifted to Wooden Cloud Hope filming. I became the protagonist in front of the lens. I tied on an apron, eagerly showing off my cooking skills by the oven. What flavor cake do you like? I asked, opening my mouth. Wooden Cloud Hope quietly turned off the gas stove I forgot to shut. Apple, I hummed. Then let's make apple flavor. Oh, what are the lyrics to the rest of that song? Wooden Cloud Hope sang along with me. In the dimly lit room, she curled up on the sofa quietly crying. On the TV, a movie had just ended. I laughed. Why are you crying? She wiped her tears with a tissue. The movie was too touching. If this theater, we must watch it in a cinema once. Make sure it's the English version, not Korean. The lens shifted scenes. The kitchen counter was a mess from my doing. Wearing an apron, looking dazed. What flavor cake do you like again? Wooden Cloud Hope secretly threw out a jar of paint. Sorry, I forgot to buy ingredients today. Let's eat out. But it's your birthday today. Don't you like eating cake? She kissed me. Eating cake will make me fat. No way. I like a chubby Wooden Cloud Hope. I pondered, following her out, still adding. Actually, a chubby Wooden Cloud Hope is pretty cute. Later, the videos grew shorter. Sometimes I'd unexpectedly lose control in front of the camera. Wooden Cloud Hope would set it down and rush over, skillfully cleaning up after me. Don't apologize. It's not your fault. It doesn't bother me. Gradually, I started becoming erratic. One moment talking nicely with Wooden Cloud Hope, the next suddenly throwing things at her. In one video, I cursed at a man who just walked in. He clutched his head, panicking, shouting, "Starlight, it's me, Forest Wind, your best friend. Please don't treat me like this." I threw a cake in his face. Wooden Cloud Hope, take your lover and get out. Minutes later, the video captured my stifled sobs. Wooden Cloud Hope, please let's break up. I don't want to lose my mind and lash out at you. It's okay, I don't mind. Really, I don't mind. Next time tell me okay. That am losing my mind. That am sick if I know. I'll try to hold back. Later, the videos became Wooden Cloud Hope's monologues. Starlight, this is your third hospital stay this year. You've started hating me. You see every man near me as silent word, attacking and despising them. Lately, you've been getting angry because you think you have cancer. The doctor advised putting you in a care home, but I can't bear it. I've told you so many times I love you, but you never remember. Wooden Cloud Hope's eyes were red. She bowed her head, suppressing her emotions for a moment. Rest for a while. I'll stay with you. It'll be okay. Slowly. The next segment had more people. I looked for a long time before realizing it was Wooden Cloud Hope's recent birthday party. Wooden Cloud Hope, when will you marry Starlight? She glanced at me, slightly disappointed. No rush, we'll figure it out later. When his health improves, we can go abroad for a wedding. Then at the table we played Truth or Dare. The man across gripped the round table, staring at Wooden Cloud Hope. President Wood, a personal question, okay? Is the one you love here? The crowd got noisy. Wooden Cloud Hope thought carefully before answering. Forest Wind is Starlight's brother. Offending him is bad luck. She took my hand. The one I love is only Starlight. Forest Wind's eyes glistened. Oh, I hope you live up to your words. My turn. Forest Wind asked Starlight. It's time. Take your Chinese medicine, okay? I stared down, blank as if I heard nothing. Forest Wind forced an ugly smile, changed his approach. Starlight, don't you love drinking? Let's have a toast. I finally reacted. Forest Wind, encouraged, took a deep breath, brought over a bowl of medicine. Drinking's fun. Starlight, try it. I said coldly. I want to go home. Everyone looked at me puzzled. Forest Wind grabbed me. Just one drink. I started struggling violently, nearly spilling the medicine several times. Wooden Cloud Hope heard my curses, bit her lip, veins bulging on her hand. Starlight, she said, drink the medicine and we'll get married. Forest Wind seized the chance, coaxing and tricking, poured the medicine into my mouth. On his hand, scratches from me bled. That's enough for today. Well, try another way tomorrow. President Wood, is this really okay? People asked worried. Wooden Cloud Hope gave a bitter smile. It's fine. Tomorrow I'll wake up and forget everything. Rain tapped the awning. I looked up at the sky. My mind couldn't piece together Silent Word's image. In my phone, I found Forest Wine's name. Opened our chat history. It stopped long ago. Brother Wooden Cloud Hope's birthday is coming. I'm planning a surprise for her. What are you doing? Inviting her friends for a gathering. You're the king of livening things up. Prepare some fun questions. Haha, got you. Gotta ask in front of everyone. Does Wooden Cloud Hope love you? Exactly, brother, leave it to me. Late 2022. I was alone on Hong Kong streets, crying silently. Through a glass pane, I saw Wooden Cloud Hope covered in tubes. Have you paid the hospital fees? The doctor's question left me helpless. Sorry, I don't remember the bank card password. Try again. Your wife's in critical condition when she needs you most. If you keep delaying payment, we can't prescribe more medicine. I didn't have much cash or a place to stay. Lingering all day at the payment counter. Wrong password after wrong password. The cashier said, "Sir, don't disrupt hospital order." At dusk, I used my last coins to buy 2 sandwiches. Stood outside the ICU, repeating for Wooden Cloud Hope to eat. Doctors and nurses rushed by. One nurse hurriedly pulled me aside. "You forgot again, you need to pay the fees. Not buy sandwiches." Seeing my blank look, she sighed helplessly and left. Someone bumped into me. The sandwiches fell to the floor. I suddenly burst into tears. Like a useless fool. The door in front opened. A nurse crouched before me. "Your wife's awake. She told me to tell you not to panic. Someone will take you to a hotel soon." I only remembered one thing. Wooden Cloud Hope was awake. I waited outside the ICU for days. No one could make me leave. When tired, I curled up on the hallway mat for a nap. Waking up, surviving on food doctors gave me. I don't know how many days later, Wooden Cloud Hope was wheeled out. I stood by her bed. She'd lost so much weight. Seeing me, she sighed. What I feared came true. They bullied you while I wasn't here, didn't they? I cried aloud. They wouldn't let me buy sandwiches for you. Don't cry, she took my hand. Your crying breaks my heart. I followed her to a regular ward, holding her hand tightly, never leaving her side. When strangers entered, I froze in fear. After that, she didn't let anyone in. Sometimes she leaned against the door. Through her loose hospital gown, I saw many scars. From scratches hit, some self-inflicted, some freshly healed. I followed behind her, gently placed my hand on her neck, feeling her tension and stiffness. Did I ever hit you before? Wooden Cloud Hope slowly relaxed, pulled her clothes back. No such thing. You've never troubled me. My tears fell again. I tricked you into jumping off the yacht, ruined your company's listing. That's not true. You remembered wrong. Sleep. It'll be okay. I fell asleep beside her, dreaming chaotic dreams. In them I recalled Forest Wine's appearance. He argued with Wooden Cloud Hope in the office. I regret it. I shouldn't have left Starlight with you. I want to take him abroad to the best doctors. You think I haven't tried? Tried, and Starlight's still like this. I'm going crazy. Every day he treats me like a stranger. The most important person is right in front of me, and I can't say a word to Starlight. You think he's only important to you. I feel the same. Wooden Cloud Hope's face hardened. Forest whined. Don't say that in front of me again. Then I frantically scribbled on the bulletin board. When Forest Wind rushed toward me, his face was ashen. He covered my face, yelling at the crowd, "Get out. Stop taking pictures. I'll sue you, Starlight. This is a company. Talk at home." Not only did I not listen, I pushed him home. "Wrecker, go die." Forest Wind grabbed my hand, furious. "Don't go crazy. I'm not a homewrecker." Starlight, apologize now. I spat at him. "Dream on. If you dare show up again, I'll kill you." His face went pale, furious to a greenish hue. "Starlight, get a grip. Stop tormenting me." When Wooden Cloud Hope came down, I was grappling with Forest Wind, but she shielded me to keep me from falling. Yet I still fell, scraped and bleeding. That day I said crazy, illogical things. hurting my family and friends. Wooden Cloud Hope and Forest Wine had a big fight. She bandaged me with her shirt, took me to the hospital. I woke from the dream. The hospital room was quiet. Only Wooden Cloud Hope back turned on the phone. My husband's a patient. If you hadn't spoken recklessly that day, he wouldn't have pushed you into the water. I was just joking. The man's voice sounded familiar. Wooden Cloud Hope's voice was icy, saying in front of my husband, "He's a burden. You call that a joke? If not for the villa's cameras, I wouldn't know what you did to him. Do you still act like his brother? His family thinks he's sick, so I'd like you. Don't dream. Now I deeply regret letting you try to soothe his emotions. What you did to Starlight is unforgivable. You're not afraid he'll sue you. Lock him in a mental hospital." Wooden Cloud Hope laughed coldly. "He's still alive and well, isn't he? I'm giving him the best treatment, letting him bounce around freely. I didn't drown him. You should burn incense in thanks. I'll never let Starlight bear a murder charge. If there is one, it'll be on me." I called out Wooden Cloud Hope. Her voice paused. She quietly hung up, turned back, her expression soft. "What's wrong?" Finally, I understood in those chaotic days why Wooden Cloud Hope stressed not hurting others. That day at the villa was it him talking to me. She reached out, hugged me. I almost drowned him. It's okay, he won't die. But because he pushed you into the water, I won't forgive him. She sighed softly, whispered, "Dismantling the nursery was to avoid upsetting you. So, I asked your brother to help calm you. Didn't expect he had his own agenda. After my illness, family and friends abandoned me. Only Wooden Cloud Hope and Forest Wine didn't give up. I whispered, I want to go home. Let's go home." After returning from Hong Kong, I often sat alone in a corner, staring out the window dazed. Because of Wooden Cloud Hope's severe illness, her company was a mess. She was busy beyond measure. We hired a nurse. When she wasn't there, they watched me. I found movie tickets in her bag. 2 tickets for ambiguity. Turns out she planned to watch it with me. Too bad I was upset that day. Got angry with her, didn't go. The report showed everything was normal. I didn't have cancer. But because of my delusions, I tormented her time and again. They all said she had no family left. I was her only kin. Yet I caused her so much trouble. Starlight, what are you looking at? It's February. Snow falling endlessly outside. Days ago, the pine tree by the window broke under snow. Wooden Cloud Hope came home from work. Her body still carried a faint smell of blood. Cold. I held up the half-knitted sweater. "I wondered if you'd wear it before winter ends." "No rush." She sat beside me by the window. "Next year, you'll definitely wear it." I leaned in, gently kissed her, accidentally touched the ring on her ring finger. She pulled her hand to remove it. I stopped her. "I remember it." I opened her hand, admired the ugly ring, a design I drew. She lowered her eyes, took a diamond ring from her chest. "They're a pair, but last time I called it disgusting." "It's okay if you don't like it. I'll put it away. When you like it, I'll wear it again." I held out my ring finger, put it on me. "I love it." The remaining days, I seemed to truly return to my old self. Wooden Cloud Hope and I looked through old photos. She led me to revisit our past. She didn't mind the trouble piecing together my fragmented memories, stitching and gathering our old days. During that time, I got a call from my brother. He begged Starlight, ask Wooden Cloud Hope to forgive me. I really know I was wrong. I didn't know what she did to him to make him so panicked. But that fear affected me, made me hurt her again. When I was lucid, I blocked his number. Spring came. She took me to see cherry blossoms. The weather was warm. My angry days grew fewer. She always smiled, praising me. "Starlight, you're doing great. You're really getting better." But I knew my better temper was because I couldn't remember much anymore. Not even why I was angry. On Valentine's Day morning, I woke up following her. In 10 minutes, I asked 5 times who she was. Her face nearly broke, smiling awkwardly. "This morning, I'm your husband, Wooden Cloud Hope." I started often forgetting where I was going, waking up to find myself at the police station, shed worrying, rushed from some important meeting. Hug me tightly, it's okay, you're fine. It's okay, you're fine. Nurses changed one after another because I only listened to her. They feared me, couldn't manage me. The doctor advised putting me in a care home, a place with locked doors, cameras, experts to watch me. She refused. I'd rather keep her by my side than let her go to a place without me, living in anxiety. Then she started taking me to the company. I sat beside her dazed. One day in the bathroom, I heard them mocking her. A big shot CEO of a listed company, acting like she's caring for a dimwit bringing her husband to work. Hilarious, maybe it's for show. Stable framework keeps us fed. Then I hope they're together forever. Ha ha ha, I saw him lose control. She crouched to clean it up. Gross. I hid in the bathroom until they left. Stepped out. Looked at myself in the mirror. Shirt untucked. Zipper misaligned. I tried to fix it but couldn't. I knew it was time to leave. Starlight caught a cold recently. Refused to go to her company. She temporarily hired a nurse to watch me, planning to rush back after work. Before leaving in the morning, Starlight ran to kiss her, took the ring from her finger, said I'd wash it with her. She promised to buy pastries from the suburban shop, small cakes. The company had some trouble that day. She was held up. When she got home, the sunset on the marble floor reflected dazzling light. In the kitchen, the nurse hummed, brushing egg yolk on pastries. Where's Starlight? The nurse said upstairs sleeping. Wooden Cloud Hope climbed the stairs, saw the cross-stitch bag on the wall was gone, the leather strap missing from her collar. She frowned, hurriedly pushed open the bedroom door. The sunset streamed through the glass, proud and radiant. The room was empty, the bed neatly made, on it a letter. She trembled opening it. Starlight's handwriting scrawled, ink uneven, likely written haltingly over time. A breakup letter for Wooden Cloud Hope. Wooden Cloud Hope. I always felt the 2015 decision was right. I asked the doctor, my lucid days won't be many, though I want to stay with you. Am scared of our future, like how you love me. Can't bear to see me hurt. I love you the same, so I hope your future shines bright. Our shared path ends here. I found a care home to quietly live out my days. I promised you I'd celebrate your birthday every year. Probably can't anymore. I may not remember you or your birthday, so I wish you many happy birthdays now. You'll find someone to love you again. Sorry, unilaterally breaking up is cruel, but my lucid time is running out. One moment of weakness could hurt you. I'm not willing to risk it. Wooden Cloud Hope, it was a joy to meet you. Goodbye forever, love you, Starlight. The sunset slid past the window, sinking below the horizon. The light faded. The camera in the room was gone. Starlight's traces of life completely vanished. Wooden Cloud Hope suddenly covered her face, sobbing. When spring was nearly over, Starlight left her entirely, departed this coastal city. No clear boundary. The sea breeze always carried a chill, but not freezing. The full moon came. Really no family left. Starlight sat by the window folding paper. The nurse behind making the bed grumbled, I was supposed to be on leave. If not for you, I'd be gone. I didn't quite understand. The nurse's local accent slipped out. Even the paper folding contest. I had to guess days ago. Hey, stop folding. No one's joining that contest. The nurse snatched the paper frog from Starlight, threw it in the trash. The first months at the care home. To a man with no kin, but polite when lucid. No one could stand his erratic temper. He didn't like socializing, stubborn. Daily curled up in his room folding paper frogs, scattering them everywhere. The nurse hastily cleaned and left. It was Mid-Autumn Festival. Many patients' families gathered in the dining hall. He had to help. Starlight stayed in his room until hungry. Instinct drove him to find the kitchen, but he got lost on the way. Wooden Cloud Hope drove 1,000 miles to this care home. Saw her, Starlight, stumbling, chasing a silk scarf blown by the wind. The scarf she knitted for him. A passing staff member looked cold. I couldn't catch it, fell hard. My backpack spilled paper frogs. She hurriedly told the driver to stop. Rushed toward me. The guard's eyes lit up. Are you Wooden Cloud Hope? The driver tossed a business card to the guard. Quick, notify the director. She stepped before me, helped me up from the ground, my disheveled state, cut her heart like a knife. I looked at her blankly. Who are you? In wooden cloud hope. A beautiful girl like this forced an ugly smile. I don't know why. I felt a bit sorry for her. These days, for the first time, I showed emotion to someone other than myself. I stuffed the backpack into her arms. She opened it, full of paper frogs. Are these frogs for me? I nodded. She slung the backpack over her shoulder, took a tissue, patiently wiped my face. I said I was hungry. She knew right away. Someone bullied me when she wasn't there. I was sad, couldn't hold back tears. Why are you crying? I wiped her tears. Panicked, am not hungry anymore, don't cry. She hugged me tightly. Her long suppressed emotions burst. She really scared me, crying and laughing, holding me endlessly. I thought this person was a bit crazy. Through a door, she raged at the director. I paid, yet he's not cared for properly. Just because I have no family. Her face cold, she opened the door. I was about to run. She grabbed me. Sighed, don't run off. In my eyes. Suddenly, a fiery nanny appeared. Not just beautiful, but also fierce with others. Yet kind to me. I'm starting to like her. How do you fold paper frogs? She studied intently. I taught seriously. First you need a square. Then do this. She learned fast. Folded beautifully. A month's worth. She finished in 3 days. I had nothing left to do. Sighed, if nothing more to teach you. Go, she wouldn't. In return, I can take you out to play. I'm shy. Bad at refusing others. Especially someone I kind of like. On a warm sunny afternoon, she took me home. I no longer remembered our old days. Looking at our photo on the wall, I said, your boyfriend's really handsome. She leaned down, kissed my lips. That's you. I blushed, covered my mouth. You. So forward. Wooden cloud hope pulled me through every corner of the house. Walls covered in sticky notes, full of our stories. I stood by the railing reading endlessly. A sadness welled up. I must have lost something. She never forced me to remember. Still took me to the company daily. Since those gossiping employees were fired, no one dared speak ill. On the way home, she still bought me pastries. Let me sit in the passenger seat humming, saying random things. Many whispered behind us. The rest of her life lacks light. But they didn't know. With me there, her every day was full of light. My memories were sparked one sunset. The dusk like a river, rush hour cars, drifting in vibrant orange, like a weary river. The car window blocked the noise. Soft radio music played. I was bored, watching taillights flicker outside. My fingers tapped my knee. A familiar melody suddenly broke the calm music. A few lively notes, like stones tossed into a still lake. Instantly in my chaotic mind, ripples surged. It was Ambiguity's theme song. Like a bright beam tearing through dusty film, forgotten images flooded back. With colors, sounds even the air sent from then, rushing into my mind. The smell of instant noodles in our cheap rental. The cold night breeze at Victoria Harbor. Her crouching on the floor, silently cleaning my mess, her frail silhouette. The strength gripping my wrist at the birthday party. And in the night breeze, her holding a guitar singing I love you. Eyes bright as if filled with stars. A young wooden cloud hope. The song she learned from me. Soon for me a song just ours. Also proof I mistook for betrayal. Hope, my voice hoarse, carrying dust from distant times. And a nearly painful clarity surging from my throat. Wooden cloud hope focused on the road. Instinctively hummed back. Like countless times she answered my call. But the next second, the car's air froze. She gripped the steering wheel. The diamond ring glinting. Her knuckles white. My call seemed to freeze her. Slowly, with almost fearful disbelief, she turned to the passenger seat. Meeting her eyes were my tearful eyes. No longer childlike or dazed by illness, but a deep gaze, brimming with immense pain and boundless tenderness. A complex light, holding the starlight she knew. The resilient boy, who weathered every storm with her. As if through time's dust and illness fog, finally breaking free. Whole again. She looked at me, tears silently streaming. rolling down her gaunt cheeks, falling on her ringed hand. Hot tears, burning the time we lost. Hope I called again, voice breaking, with immense regret and reunion's joy. I'm back. Not who are you, but I'm back for words like a key, piercing the ice, shed-loved in her heart for years. She slammed the brakes. The car swerved onto the emergency lane, ignoring honks behind. The seatbelt's pull hurt her, but not as much as the tearing pain and wild joy in her chest. She stared at me, lips trembling fiercely, throat as if blocked by hot sand, unable to speak. Years of suppressed fear, grievance, exhaustion, despair, and undying love. In this moment, like a tsunami breaking every dam, I reached out, trembling, gently touched her tear-streaked face, the warmth of my fingertips so real, carrying familiar memories. I remembered everything I choked, each word heavy as lead. Those vile words, hands that hurt her, lies that made her jump into the sea. Sorry, Hope, sorry, I spoke chaotically. Immense regret nearly drowned me. The next second she couldn't hold back. She let out a near-collapsing sob, like a child locked in darkness too long, finally seeing light. Rushing forward, using all her strength to hug me, her arms squeezed painfully, as if merging me into her flesh. Tears soaked my shoulders' fabric, burning hot. Starlight, Starlight, she called my name endlessly, voice hoarse and broken, as if only those two words could be said. Long-held grievances, fear and joy of loss and return, turned into choked calls, and tears like rain. I hugged her back, chin resting on her soft hair, feeling her real warmth and trembling. Outside, traffic jam horns blared. Inside, a world just ours. I closed my eyes, letting her hot tears burn my neck, my own tears silently falling. Memory fragments in the embrace swiftly reunited. The wounds she silently bore, the tenderness she carefully kept, the deep love I lost in illness, that she steadfastly guarded. This moment etched clearly in my heart. Long after, her sobs softened, 2 small hiccups, but her body clung to me, refusing to let go, as if loosening would make me vanish. I gently lifted her face, fingers tenderly wiping the crisscrossed tear streaks, my gaze focused and firm, with the cherish of loss and return. Hope, my voice still hoarse, but with newfound clarity and strength. Thank you for being there when I woke. I realized you never left me. She raised her red eyes, misty looking at me, lips quivering. I understood her longing, with tears but a boundless gentle smile. I leaned down, cherishing, kissing the tears on her lashes, then naturally pressing my lips to her trembling ones. This kiss came too late, not passionate, but with lingering love beyond life and death, and immense comfort of loss and return. The sunset's last glow pierced the window, gently outlining our embrace. The dusk's tenderness lingered. Wooden cloud Hope clutched my shirt, forehead against mine, voice heavy with a nasal tone, but unusually clear. Starlight, tell me, where do you hide the household registry? She raised her tearful eyes, gaze stubborn and deep, with the fragility of a 10-year miracle. Let's get married. I looked into the stars in her eyes, feeling the tremble of her fingertips. A smile bloomed through tears, like dawn piercing dark clouds. Yes, a resounding word, promising to make up for lost time and an eternal future. Through seasons' changes, crossing deserts of oblivion and misunderstanding, Wooden cloud Hope at last truly kept Starlight by her side. Not just beside, but deep in each other's souls. Never to part. Koinu Yen Review. Goodnight, brothers.